where she can go out and change her facial expressions and go from one mood to another, like Dawn used to do. And that, to me, is very impressive, to be able to be a young talent that just literally broke into the business, got picked up, fast by WWE and thrown out there, let's do something.
Yeah, exactly.
She is capturing this so well. And she's, like I said, I think it's the best one WWE has. Males, females, she's nailing it on every part. And her wrestling abilities, she's getting better and better as well, too.
Maybe she's the next Trish Stratus.
She very well could be. And the show ended with the push, I guess, with Cena and Ryback.
Oh, God.
They had, the 3 stages, all that stuff. They had the Lumberjacks all come out. There's supposed to be 30 Lumberjacks. The Lumberjacks that came out, I'm just going to read them off fast just because, well, we're a museum and that's what we do. The Sheamus, Miz, R-Truth, Primetime Players, Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, Big E, Great Khali, Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, 3MB, Wade Barry, Kane, Usos, Daniel Bryan, Ted DiBiase, good to see him on TV, Curtis Axel, JTG, Kurt Hawkins, Gabriel, Alex Riley, William Regal, Sweet Tea, Clay, and Antonio. Now, that's only 29. There's actually supposed to be 30 names. So I don't know if they're going to throw Hornswoggle out there, if they're going to throw Primo or Epico out there. Who knows? Maybe there was 30 and Little Jimmy was out there.
Right,
Not too sure.
I'd like to see Little Jimmy again.
Again, I think they did what they needed to do to sell this match. Cena sold this match.
I will give you, I'm not too much of a Cena fan, but I will agree with you on that 100%. He did what he had to do. I mean, you've seen, what more can you say?
2 things that I just thought of that match. First thing, Cena did sell that match, and for one reason, he told Uncle what people were already saying. One thing that really stuck out is this Ryback fellow, that big muscular guy, thinks he's a,
Goldberg.
or a Batista wannabe. He's supposed to be all big and bad, but yeah, he stands on top. He doesn't go in the ring face to face. Now, what was the point? What was the point of bringing down so many all those superstars to be in the ring? People were looking forward to this guy's going face to face, 30 men around the ring. What's going to happen? It's going to be, but it broke down again. I don't agree with that. And Cena sold it well. Cena said, "What are you doing up there? All these superstars are here for a reason."
No, you're right.
Well, and it is nice to see a few superstars that haven't been put in the car. For example, Ted DiBiase, welcome back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah,
great talent that needs to be used. And
no, I definitely agree with you with that. Definitely do.
he should have came down to the ring. I think it would have made
More of an impact.
more of an impact,
yeah.
more than there already was with the Stephanie McMahon and Hemsley going on, and it wouldn't have ended up well. They finally did make it down to the ring, but it should have been from the.
Whenever they decide.
That's your WWE main events now for you.
Just on a couple of quick fast notes and stuff, congratulations to Nikki Bella being one of the judges for Miss America competition this coming weekend. Pretty cool. And maybe if, she wants to share with her sister, you'll never know when they're switching it out. And just random news that's going around, Jesse Ventura's throwing his hat in for the presidential race coming up. Again, he wanted to do this. It should be interesting if he gets over. Who knows? If he gets the right
There's going to be one
he's going to
person
get
that's
it.
going to vote for him, and that's Donald Trump.
You're very welcome to remain on that. It's the push of the week. Each and every week we talk about somebody that we should push with. This guy on my face right now.
Push of the week.
And we're going to jump right into it. So who do you guys think deserves the push of the week?
I thought about this really hard, and this is somebody from I'll say about the 90s I'll go with. He actually had a feud with Brock Lesnar for the Undisputed Championship, and he never got the title, Hardcore Holly. Hardcore Holly was a fantastic worker. I mean, I still think they... Yeah, almost Holly, yeah. They should have put him over Lesnar. I'm not a Lesnar fan at all. He had 2 pay-per-view matches with the guy, and they still made him lose. I was like, what's wrong with this company? And then it just bothered me.
I think Hardcore Holly would be a good push. That he could have been somebody in the top running game. I think they could have done a lot more with him. He definitely paid his dues in the business. What's pretty cool is if you check out the official WrestlingMuseum.com, go to the Islands of the Museum. We actually have the Hardcore Tale that was used by Hardcore Holly, signed by him, signed by so many other guys. Jeff Hardy, Taz just got signed on it. JBL, so many more. But Yeah, I definitely think Aguilar was somebody that should have got the proper push that I think he deserved. I think that's one of the reasons why he decided to.
I don't blame him, yeah, I mean, he needed it, he didn't get what he wanted, I mean, what are you gonna do, but. So,
I got an interesting push. He actually saw him on Monday. The good old Ted DiBiase. He needs to be pushed right back up. He's gonna be wasting, he's got to be put in that ring. As a manager, he needs to be in there. The last time he made an impact was with Cody Rhodes, way before the mustache happened. And they made an impact. He needs to be up there again.
Oh,
That's the
absolutely.
future of the wrestling.
And it's funny because I was thinking about doing him this week too.
ah!
I really was, and it's pretty cool because if anybody wants to know a true fact about the Official Wrestling Museum, the Official Wrestling Museum threw a DiBiase posse party the day that Ted DiBiase broke his ankle at Mohegan Sun.
Yep.
And we still own the record for the most people attending the DiBiase posse party and the most outside wrestlers walking through and joining the party.
We're good like that, folks.
That's
We're good
why
like that.
the museum's going places. But yeah, I do agree. He definitely needs to get pushed. My pick is going to be William Regal. I think this guy definitely deserves. He was out there again. I would love to see him as a world champion.
Why
Even
not?
if it's a short run. Give him the proper respect. This guy has earned it. This guy has gone places. Speaking about respect and going places, let's go right into our predictions for this weekend's pay-per-view show. It's going to kick off with Sheamus and Damian Sandow on a pre-show. Who do you guys think?
Oh my God. I honestly, I'm going with Damian Sandow, flat out. The guy needs it more than Sheamus does. I'm not Sheamus fan. The end.
Sheamus has been on WrestleManias and other pay-per-views. Damian Sandow needs to be pushed. Who is better to push him over? It will be somebody who's already been on that card, already who's been at WrestleMania, who won a match in what, 6 seconds, if that, with a Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Come on, Damian Sandow needs to be pushed over. He's got huge talent. He's the future.
So you're going with Sheamus?
No, I'm going with Damian Sandow.
Okay.
I got that too.
I'm going to go different. I'm going to go with Sheamus, only because of two reasons. One, it's the opener. They're going to want the face to set the tone of the match. And two, Sheamus is in Hunter's back pocket. I think Sheamus is going to go over on that one. Okay? For the Divas title, Caitlyn or AJ?
AJ. That was easy enough, right?
That's tricky. I'm going with Caitlyn.
Yeah?
How
I'm going
dare
with
you,
Caitlyn
Pebble?
because Caitlyn's going to have a feud now with what AJ did to her on Monday.
Pebble, go back to the zoo.
I definitely think you're right with the feud's going to go on, but I do see him giving it to AJ. AJ definitely deserves it. That's why I want to see that.
And do what? And do
Give
what
her the title.
do what
Just give-
Caitlin's doing already with the title.
Just give
and
her
no
the
matches?
title.
True, but
True,
she
but-
can do with that title what Punk did to the WWE title.
They need to actually put Divas in the match, though.
They really do. They
Longer
need to
than
put
5
them on
minutes.
there, because these divas know what they're doing. these
Yeah,
days.
exactly.
U.S. title match, Dean Ambrose against Kane.
Dean Ambrose, I want over. Dean Ambrose has all the
Dean
talent.
Ambrose.
Yeah, I mean, it's plain as day. Shield, Ambrose. I mean, it's like push these guys. Kane's not too worried about nothing no more. Obviously, I mean, I think he is, but he's really not. But I think he wants to help push.
It's definitely going to be Dean. I think he's going to go over. They definitely want to push him. They already made him that he wants to be the main
Right.
guy. Dean's going to go over. For the tag team titles, Steph and Roman Reigns against Orton and Daniel Bryan.
We'll have to go with Seth and Reigns, just because Orton and Daniel Bryan. I think that's going to turn into a single feud just between those two, as what we've been seeing lately.
I agree. The tag team. Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan, they're separate superstars. They haven't been together for so long to know each other. And what happened on Monday? They're gonna have a feud going on.
This is 60-40 for me. I'm going to go with Randy and Daniel, only because of the fact that they got over. It's going to help their story on to stop their feud. I see the Shield taking it back either on Monday or on SmackDown taping to take the titles back. But I'm going to go with Randy and Daniel Bryan going because I think it's going to help the feud out. All right, we have Wade Barrett, Miz, and Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental title. It was supposed to be Fandango.
Yeah, I want to go with Curtis Axel on this. I think if they're going to push him, even if it's slowly, give him the belt, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Paul Heyman's a big man. He wouldn't put Curtis Axel in this without knowing something funny. Curtis Axel is going to win this.
I was actually going to go with Miz going into this if Fandango was in the match.
Yeah.
Because I believe they wanted to continue, but I am going to go with Curtis Axel. They could still have Miz win it though, just because of the simple fact they can continue that. And they can easily run, well, you got lost by two mid-card guys, this, that, whatever. Yeah, but my man, the guy I brought back and the guy that I made him believe in himself, beat Triple H on 3 occasions, twice in one night. I beat John Cena, you know what I mean? So they can still go with it, but I'm definitely going to say Curtis Axel is taking this title.
Right.
We're gonna be in the hometown of CM Punk. Is he taking Chris Jericho?
I got Punk on this. There's no way he's losing that in his hometown. He's gonna come back.
I'm actually gonna pull a swerve on that one. I'm a huge Punk fan, as you can tell, but I'm gonna have to go with Jericho because I see Paul Heyman turning on Punk. Flat out. He walked out, remember that, how he walked out? He walked right out on Heyman, handed him the mic, and just walked right off.
I don't see Paul Heyman turning on anybody. They're not gonna make Paul Heyman do that type of a gimmick because he's so strong right now as a normal.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I think
not
he'll
a
take the
normal
swerve, though. Anything can happen.
I don't see that. I'm kind of back and forth on that. I am gonna go with Punk. Even though I think Jericho's gonna take, I'm gonna go with Punk on the talk show today. I'll throw Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler for the world title.
I want to see Dolph Ziggler retain. Dolph Ziggler's the man, he's injured, but you know something, let him keep going, he's got wild head.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler.
I definitely think Dolph Ziggler's gonna take. The only way our brother's gonna win is if Ziggler has some, head injury.
Yeah,
That's
if it gets
gonna
worse,
continue,
if it gets
they
worse,
need to
then
tell
he'll
the
drop
match.
it, yeah.
3 stages, Cena, Ryback.
Oh, I can't stand this match. Anyway, Ryback, I think they're going to give it to him, unfortunately, but it's whatever. I don't care for the match.
They need to stop it. Payback's gotta be ending this. I have to go with Cena on this.
I'm gonna say all 3 matches, Cena's gonna take it. Cena made the match. If he didn't do what he did on Monday night, it was definitely gonna be Ryback. Cena's taking this. Ryback does not deserve it.
No, he doesn't deserve why
I think
No,
it's worth it. I
not
think
yet.
he can still get over.
Not
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a champion for a couple months into Survivor SummerSlam. But for him to carry it by himself, no, I think there's too many issues. And again, if he takes the title, that means they still have to pay for the rescue each time to take him out to the ring. He's gonna cut that bill. You know what you need to cut? You need to cut talking to everybody else online. And all you need to do is friend us on Facebook at facebook.com/theofficialwrestlingmuseum. Either follow us on Twitter at Twitter. Wrestling underscore
You did it again.
Yeah,
I'm
I
okay
did.
with you.
Subscribe to us on YouTube at Wrestling Museum. Check out all the great videos on the website. If you guys missed it, we got stuff from Velvet Sky, Coco Beware, Ox
Candy King.
Yep, that dude right there. Bad Influence, Gunner, so many more. Thank you guys for tuning in. And make sure you guys send your questions in for this week's Q&A show. Thank you guys very much. Anything else you guys have to say?
Nope, just hope you guys watch the pay-per-view, enjoy, and have a good time.
Send your questions after the
Thank you.
pay-per-view.
We'll see you guys this Saturday. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Take care.